everybody. Welcome to the Brainal podcast. This is episode 39. It is August 24th, 2016. My name is Jeppy Condile.
And I am Frozen GFX.
And I am Good Coffee.
How are you guys doing?
Doing awful.
Good.
Did you say awful?
No, I'm doing awesome, man. I'm doing awesome.
We should say the word awesome.
Awesome.
Awful.
Doing
Awful.
I'm doing
Yeah.
awful, man.
Is that
Yeah.
awesomely awful?
Or is it awfully awful?
Awfully awesome.
Hot dogs? What?
Did you just drop the F-bomb?
I said I did not say the F-bomb.
Okay, cool.
I heard hot dogs.
Why don't we get into what we've been playing? You guys go for it. Coffee, let's start with you. What have you been playing?
What's up, Coffee?
Coffee?
I played some more Gone Home. I must admit that I got it just wasn't doing it for me. I just be completely honest. I mean,
That's cool.
I appreciate it, but for some reason, I guess it was just too slow for me. And yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but I felt like I was getting really close to the end, and I was like, well, I don't really see it going anywhere, so I just kind of stopped.
I'm curious how far, or can you tell me which floor you were on?
The attic.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
You like steps, dude. Steps away.
Yeah. Hey, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Anything else?
Okay. Axiom Verge. I've
So
been
how's
playing
that
Axiom.
going?
The hell is that?
That's really good. It's a Metroidvania, formed in the line of. It's basically like a souped-up NES type game.
Okay.
It's about this scientist who dies, and then he wakes up in this alien world, and he's has a voice in it to tell him what he's. It's pretty cool sci-fi story. Tons of upgrades. Cool retro music. It was made by one dude, and I'm really impressed by it. It's coming out on Wii U later, but I just decided to get it on PS4, and I've been playing that, enjoying that. So It's good stuff.
Cool.
I like it.
Nice.
And other than that, nothing really.
Gotcha. What about you, Frozen?
Well, I've been playing a lot of No Man's Sky. I've been getting all up in that and discovering a whole bunch of planets, doing a lot of good things and doing a lot of bad things.
You say bad things. What do you mean?
Just going on killing rampages. If an animal looks at me wrong,
The way he said,
Going
going
down.
going on rampages. And...
yeah, I mean, I scan the thing, it looks at me in a way I don't like, you're gonna die. And those
This
damn
guy.
sentinels, I tell you what, those damn sentinels, man, I love taking them down. And the little robot dog-looking things. Yeah. So, sometimes I'll just pop in a planet and decide, you know what, everyone's gonna die today. And then I'll hop
This
on
is
to
No
another one.
Man's Sky.
Yes, it's No Man's. It is Frozen Sky.
Yeah.
So I've been playing a lot of that. Jeppy, you and I have been playing a lot of Destiny. Iron Banner. Yeah, I'm Iron Banana
Oh Lord.
last
yeah.
week.
Uh-huh.
Although I'm kind of upset that I didn't reach level 5. I mismanaged my time on that. But whatever, it's okay. Maybe next time, if there's going to be a next time.
Yeah, for anyone listening, it's definitely not skill. It's just forgot about the reset, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
the Tuesday reset. But yeah, until next time. And I also been playing. I know this is like super old now, but
Don't matter.
it don't matter. Batman Arkham Knight. Played
Nice.
just a little bit of that. I haven't really got my feet really wet. Just kind of
So just the
put my
tip.
toes in. Yeah, just
Are your feet moist?
they know there's water nearby, and the toes are
Okay.
kind of feeling a little wet. But I got to take little baby steps.
Coffee, you were asking me about Arkham Knight, right?
Correct. I have it in my house. I have not played it yet.
So it's a funny coincidence that both of you have separately stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently, I subconsciously want to play it because I had a dream that I was Batman, like the other night, and like hitting Penguin in the face. So
That's a pretty specific dream there, man.
yeah,
Did
it
you
was
actually punch someone or something in the face?
Penguin.
You
So
had
the penguin was at your apartment? You actually...
Yeah, actually. He woke up next to me, and I was like, this is really weird. I'm going back to sleep.
Gotcha. So he was all like,
And actually, it was just a penguin.
hey, I'm not gonna question your lifestyle, man. You do you. You do you, man.
Hey, man, I have a freezer. It lives in there.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Get it?
Oh.
Get the pun?
As far
Jeppy,
as
what you been playing?
So, as far as me, yeah, Destiny, stuff like that. But something happened today that eclipsed everything. Everything as far as my recent memory. I finally resumed with The Witness. And it's been a few weeks since I played it because, I'm playing with a friend. And we got to the point where we pretty much got to the end game of the core game without any bells and whistles. And there is something, again, I got to be cryptic. There was something I realized, and I'm pretty sure it was engineered this way, about 3/4 into the game, where it was like, oh man, I missed this opportunity to do this. And I was like, are they going to let me try to do that again? So now you guys know there's no music in the game, right? I think I told you that before.
Yeah, you did say that.
Well, I was wrong. So apparently at the end, and I'm not going to spoil anything, the way this happened, there was music playing and the way it just worked perfectly. It gave me chills, gave my friend chills. I am not joking when I say this because that game is difficult to some crazy degree, but everything worked out so all the pieces aesthetically fit together so well with the music. In fact, we didn't hear music before, and then this is happening where I was starting to tear up because I felt like this journey, I'd never wanted it to end, but I felt like it was going to end. And then I'm not going to spoil anything, but once I solved the last quote unquote puzzle, this thing appeared and I used this thing. And what led me to this sequence, I guess a cinematic that was I think it was very impactful. But when it showed where this thing was going to end, me and my friend were like, no way. In a I want to say disappointing fashion. So I know you guys can't see my hand, but let's just say very high, right? And then this thing kind of drops you and your expectations pretty low, pretty hard, where it gets to the point it's like, oh my God, are you serious after all that? And then I was like, well, wait a second. Now I have the opportunity to try that one thing that I realized I missed the opportunity to. And holy crap, when I was able to do this, I'm telling you, this game is genius. When I was able to finally do what I wanted to do, we went from a very low to the highest of highs because something happened where neither of us expected, to the point where I still, right now, this happened, I don't know how many hours ago, I still get goosebumps thinking about it. And I'm like, what the crap just happened? And apparently there's still more that we're going to, I guess, resume next week. But oh, guys, one day, just please play it. I think it's coming out for anyone listening. I read it's coming out for Xbox One next month, I think, finally. And it should come out on mobile devices at some point. But the gaming memory I experienced today, I will never ever forget in my life. It was something I don't think anyone could ever duplicate ever in a game. And I owe so much to that game. I don't even know. I'm gonna stop talking.
Did it go to the level of like spiritual experience?
The questions this game poses about existence is pretty
heavy.
Yeah, pretty heavy. I think you would appreciate it, Coffee, knowing you, right?
Yeah.
As far as the questions that they pose, and I feel like these are the same questions Jonathan Blow was going through, because you could tell, especially in retrospect, from the very beginning, that game had a message. And the thing is, you don't know until when you go through it. And the best part is, no tutorials, none. So he was able to, and I'm still not done with the game because I'm pretty sure there's still parts of the island that I know I have not discovered yet, and I must have just gotten to the part that I have access to those hidden hallways, I guess. But you know, it's really a feat that he and his small team pulled off to be able to. And it does depend on the person playing too, but to be able to find meaning in everything that's there, and he doesn't say anything. There are no tutorials again, like I said, and he put everything is there by design, but he does put a lot of trust and a lot of faith in the player to
Mm.
discover these things, and uh, I just I again, if any of you are ever interested in playing it, do not look it up. Please.
I'm thinking about playing it at this point. I mean, you kind of just sold it on me.
Let me put it this way. Because okay, when I solve certain, I've never looked at a walkthrough to solve any of the puzzles. I did that on my own, and my friend, like we did that together. But there were certain, I would say, quote unquote difficult puzzles that I'm curious to see how other people solve the puzzle after. So I did look up certain things after I solved the puzzle, and just to show you how I think well crafted this game is, very whenever I would try to look up anything on a puzzle, the people that are posting the solutions, they understand how important this game is, and even they put in their they put a lot of spoiler alerts. They put a lot of I think I've seen this more, I guess, on a Steam thread or Reddit, a sub or a Reddit thread or whatever, where they would block out some of the script. You have to highlight it to see what's in there. You know, um, there's a lot of mutual respect in the people that play that game where they know how important it is for no one to spoil it for you, because if it is spoiled, that all the moments that you could have had that you'll never forget, you won't have. And
Mm.
yeah. um ugh.
Well, this might hit later into the question of the day, but anyway, I'm just saying. But
But that's all on my mind right now. That is all on my mind. And but that's what I've been playing today.
well, I'm glad you really enjoyed that, man. That's
Thanks,
good.
man.
Yeah, me too. It sounds like it's going to be an amazing game. I'd be interested to play it as well.
My heart's racing right now. It's
Oh
great.
wow,
Yeah.
get a spiritual experience on that.
Yeah,
Frozen,
you did.
I swear, if you saw what I saw today, you probably would have crapped yourself because I crapped myself. Knowing you, like, okay, let me put it this way: for both of you, I think both of you would enjoy this game for completely different reasons, based on what I know about both of you. But you'd appreciate the other reasons as well. Um, yeah, yeah. But at this point, the game's been out for a while. It's going to come out for the Xbox One pretty soon. I would, because it's $40, right? And most people would view that game because of Braid. Um,
As an indie, like it should be short or whatever, but it
or,
sounds
or
like it has a
cheaper.
lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would expect this game at some point to be PlayStation Plus download or go on sale or whatever. So I would at least wait it out a little bit more. I mean, there's no rush, but I'm telling you, if please don't try. But if you notice, people are not trying to spoil it for you, and that's a good thing. So
I haven't looked it up at all, so.
good. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I'll take a shot at that one day.
On that subject, on the subject of indie games, I mentioned it to you a little bit. I'm curious about Inside because I saw that it came out on PS4 just recently, which means I have the option to play it. I
Right.
told you I had a $20 PSN gift card, and it was kind of bumping around in my head whether I should get Bound, Abzu, Axiom Verge, or Inside.
Mhm.
I went on Axiom Verge. I'm glad I picked up Axiom Verge. It's a lot of fun. Kind of scratched that Metroid itch. But Inside is that a game? I know you probably have talked about it already, but is that a game that I should check out? Do you think that I would enjoy it?
Do you enjoy Limbo?
I did. To be honest, I don't remember much about Limbo. I just remember it being very scary in parts and kind of like.
Okay, so you don't remember what happens at the end of Limbo?
Not really.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Well, then, honestly, I would You know what? I would replay Limbo and remind yourself of that, and then see if because Inside is very Limbo-esque. I would say I haven't beaten it
Okay.
yet. I've gotten pretty far into it, um, but I would at least replay Limbo. That's what I would do. Um, as far as Abzu, I have not played anymore because of other things going on. But yeah, that would definitely scratch your journey itch. And
I hate my journey itch. It's so itchy. All right, keep going.
and Bound, I did play a little bit more. You know, I was gonna post part two to YouTube. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna enjoy it for what it is. Um, Bound is just incredible. Also scratches a journey itch to a point, but it is treading new ground. I feel.
Is it heavy on the feels?
You know, with my prediction as far as what it would be based on, I think it might be temporarily heavy on the feels, but end well. I think. Um, yeah, I don't think Limbo is kind of the opposite, and therefore I would assume Inside would be, but I'm not entirely sure because I haven't beaten it. Um, yeah, but it's crazy. All these games are just. I mean, that's a hell of a choice you had to make. You know.
Yeah.
The good
Yeah.
news is, if you ever need to look for another game, you got several others waiting.
That's true.
You know.
Plus, I have a million games that I haven't even. I've been sitting on Yakuza 5 for like 5,000 years. It's on my.
Wait, when
PS.
did that come out?
Yakuza 5?
Yeah,
It's been out for a while. It's free. It was free on PS Plus not too long ago as well.
man, my backlog is monstrous at this point. I'm afraid
Yeah.
to even look at it.
I'm picking and choosing. I think Virtue's Last Reward is the next on my thing to beat.
Oh
Yeah.
crap! I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
did
your
play
escape.
more No Man's Sky, but it crashed on me. So I'm gonna wait. There were reports today that a patch is gonna be coming out this week, so I'm gonna wait till that comes up before I lose any more progress.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's that. You guys ready for some news?
What's the
Only if
news?
it's newsworthy.
Okay, let's get this PlayStation 4 Slim stuff out of the way. You hear about this?
Ooh, Slimmies.
I heard about it. I haven't really.
Have you seen any photos?
No.
I did see a photo of it. It looked nice.
Yeah, so okay, so this is supposedly completely different from the PlayStation Neo, PS4 Neo. So, oh, by the way, I never realized this, but I forgot what I heard this on. I didn't realize this on my own. But do you guys know the connection? Or I don't know. Do you know the purported connection why the PlayStation Neo is called the PlayStation 4 Neo?
The Matrix? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. But do you understand the other reference that I completely forgot about?
The Neo Geo?
Frozen, do you?
No.
It is Matrix related. The PSVR was codenamed Morpheus. I never made that connection.
Oh my God! It was right in front of our faces.
I know, it's
It
crazy.
was right there the whole time.
Yeah, again, I'm not taking credit for that because I forgot where I heard it. It might have been IGN or Easy Allies or something. Yeah, but I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, so there were photos of a PS4 Slim that had been leaked online a few days ago. And what was strange was if you've seen it. So to describe it, the PS4 Slim does look square. It looks pretty square to me. Does not, from what I've seen from the perspective, but I don't know for sure. It doesn't have that tilt that the PS4 does. You know, that little incline back. But it is double layered, and there are hard buttons, right? They're physical hard buttons that stick out. I guess for power and eject, and it does look a lot more compact. Um, it looks cool. It does look cool, but I don't know. I like the slanted nature of the PS4, but we'll see. So there are rumors that was also going to be announced at the upcoming September 7th PlayStation event on top of the PlayStation Neo. No other specs are known about as far as I know, but there was another photo of the new DualShock. You guys seen that?
Mm-mm.
So basically, the modified, I should say, DualShock 4, extremely similar, if not identical, shell. But the light bar on top of the touchpad is a very thin light bar. I don't know if they did away with the actual light bar in the back of the controller or not. I have no idea. But it doesn't seem to be too drastically different, at least externally. And as far as I know, the face buttons, or at least the shape buttons on the right, are I guess they're more gray and not as black. Um, what I would hope for, honestly, is that the the analog sticks are more durable, or at least that outer coating. You know what I'm talking about? The rubber coating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually had mine rip.
I think we all have had ours rip. And then I bought on Amazon little covers that I use now just to preserve.
Yeah, the fun nubs. I call them the fun nubs.
Fun. But I mean, that's all been released so far. No, I don't think any specs have been released as far as that goes. But I think there's going to be a lot shown at the September 7th event.
Yeah, right after that, Tokyo Game Show. Hopefully some NX news.
Oh yeah, that's right. That would be the right. And for you, I hope some Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff.
Oh, that'd be quite nice. I've been waiting, but they do have the 2.8 HD remix coming out in December, so that'll hold me over.
So, what are your thoughts on the purported design of the PS4 Slim?
It sounds kind of cool. Now, do I think I'll actually throw down on buying one? No, but if my PS4 happened to break,
Mine broke all the time.
I'd actually probably buy the Neo anyway. But if it broke, it did. But I like the idea. For people that don't have a PS4, if I didn't have one, I'd probably pick up one of those.
Like Frozen?
Yeah, I really like the way it looks, but I'm in the same boat as Coffee. I'm not going to go out of my way to buy one, but if my PS4 happens to broke it, then maybe I'll get the Slim version.
It just sounds very much like they did with Project Scorpion or whatever, the Xbox S or the...
Well, it kind of sounds the opposite. So from what I understand, rumors of the Neo were out first, then Microsoft decided to, I guess, work on Scorpio. And then all of a sudden, Microsoft announces the Xbox One S, and we didn't hear anything about the PS4 Slim, and then now Sony's like copying that,
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I am interested in the Neo, specifically for VR. So I'm curious to see what that's going to be like, as far as what they're going to show. But aside from that, yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. I am curious to see if there are any other tweaks as far as the light bar or the new DualShock. And another thing I'm curious about is the Xbox One S has the 4K capabilities. I wonder if the PS4 Slim would as well.
But it does. But it could also make delicious waffles.
Yes.
Yes.
The hell with pancakes. Nobody likes pancakes.
No.
It's all about
Belgian waffle!
That's where it's at, son.
Yeah.
PS4 waffle.
PS4 waffle edition comes with griddle.
Okay, so to keep things moving, and that has nothing to do with the joke you just said. Okay, I thought that was a good joke. You're saying to keep things moving, keep the pace going. So this is pretty. I didn't know about this news about the price hike of PlayStation Plus. You guys hear this?
What?
I did see something about that.
September 22nd, they're pulling a Microsoft. So yeah, the PlayStation Plus is raising from $49.99 to $59.99 September 22nd. So for any of you out there, if you don't like this, pick up some PlayStation Plus cards now to save yourself some bucks in the future.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. Another $10 a year doesn't sound like a lot, but what pisses me off is, personally, I have not seen an increase in quality of the games they're releasing.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
I don't know what they're going to show. The good news is the September 22nd date is after the PlayStation event, and I hope they explain the increase in price.
Yep.
If they can, that'd be cool. Again, it would be awesome. I think I said this before, but if they could include, hey, you get 1, maybe 2 free PlayStation Now rentals a month, with that,
That'd be cool.
yeah, I think that would be cool. And that reminds me, this actually wasn't on my list. They also announced, I think it was yesterday, or there's a report that PlayStation Now is going to be coming to PC. You guys hear about that?
Yeah, I was
I
just
did
about
see
to
that,
talk
yeah.
about that today. But
Oh, go
yeah.
for it. That wasn't on my list, so you go for it, Frozen.
Yeah, so PlayStation Now is going to be coming to the PC, and they've even included a DualShock 4 USB wireless adapter to plug into your PC or Mac, so that you'll be able to play the PS Now games. No, I don't believe they haven't announced a date for when it's going to come out. And if they did, maybe I missed it. But for the adapter itself, the suggested retail price is going to be like $24.99, and I guess they'll have some kind of a deal for the PlayStation Now around that time for your people to pick it up. But yeah, I mean that idea would be great if they do that and time it in coincided with this particular release. I mean that'd be awesome.
That would be cool. They had a really cool. I kind of regret not going on it, but do you guys remember at the beginning of this year they had a limited time offer where $100 you get unlimited subscription for the year?
I do remember that. Yes.
In retrospect, that would have been pretty cool.
I already have so much games to play that it's just kind of like,
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I know, to find the time to play all those games is just going to be impossible.
Yeah. But either way, yeah, so that's pretty cool. Moving along, this one I found pretty interesting for me personally. The Allison Road, you guys hear about this?
the game that got canceled already?
Guess what? It's back on.
Oh, Snapple.
Yeah, so for any of you who don't know, Allison Road was the sole successor to, I guess, PT. Took a lot of cues from PT and had a was seemingly going to be a very successful Kickstarter, but then either before the Kickstarter finished, and I think they already surpassed their goal, or after it finished, they were picked up by a publisher and they just, I think, refunded all the Kickstarter backers or whatever. So they had a publisher and everything was going swimmingly, and then all of a sudden, I think a couple months ago, it just was canceled, kind of out of the blue. Well, as of a couple days ago or yesterday, I forgot who the name was, but the main guy behind it said, no, he needed a break and now it's back on. So that's pretty awesome. I'm very excited about that because when that was canceled, that actually really sucked. But
I'm sure it was canceled or briefly, because he had to have his house exercised, just as a result of making a game like that.
I would say so.
I'm hoping the game is that messed up where that's true.
Yeah, that'd be a dark chocolate, which is a delicious form of chocolate.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
I got something to add if you're cool with that.
Go for it.
So you just said about basically that guy having an exorcism in his house. Have you heard of or seen any of the games coming out for Gamescom that were announced at Gamescom?
Not all of them.
No.
Okay, so there's a particular game called Agony. Have you guys seen any of the trailers?
I have not.
Okay. This game is a new horror survival game. I took a look at the demo. It was a work in progress demo. It was probably like 11 minutes or something like that. This game is taking horror survival game to a whole new thing, man. The engine that they used was like a hybrid of the Doom engine and oh my god, I can't think of the other one. I didn't even write it down. But it's basically people are codenaming this thing like the Hell Simulator because you are in a first-person view of a person that seems to be in hell,
Oh,
and
no
you
thanks.
have to, yeah, you have to, survive your way out of these situations where demons are chasing you. And I'm telling you, if you take a look at this game play
It's called
demo,
Agony.
Agony, yeah,
I'll check it
it
out after
is
the podcast.
completely just nope. It's just absolutely no for
We're
me.
talking about like Event Horizon, though. Modern take on Event Horizon.
We're talking about Event Horizon, and it's, you know what? Yes, if Event Horizon took us to the place that they went to that we never saw, then that place is what this game is.
Interesting.
Okay.
I actually did see a screenshot of it, and that was enough for me to be like, I do not want to play this game ever.
Yeah, it's
You
something I need to play.
I don't know, man.
Good luck, man. You're gonna have to bless yourself before you even attempt this game. Exactly. Just looking at it, I'm telling you, just looking at it gave me such a chill up my spine. Just looking at.
I'm gonna mute
gameplay.
myself. I'm gonna look it up. Hold up.
Okay, go ahead and do so. We'll see if Jeppy's the same after.
Like it's just not. It's not. I mean, like, why would you want to play a game like that?
I'm saying, dude, like it's got they're taking it too far. You're taking it too far to be such a realistic experience. I don't want that. I really don't want to be. Hello?
Yeah. Hey, can you?
Okay. Yeah. You freaked me out because you said you muted yourself, but then you're like, "Oh, I'm scrolling." Yeah, I really don't want to play a hell simulator, man. That's not something I want to experience. And
no, you don't. Who would? Like, in their right mind? Like,
look, guys, I'm looking at these screenshots and I'm liking everything I'm seeing. Count me in.
Look, I'm telling you, you get some time, look at the gameplay demo. I know you're going to eat it up. I know you're going to be the one. So I got to play this. And more power to you, man. I'm so far away from this game. I don't even want to be in the same room if anybody's played it. So, Jeppy,
granted, I'm just seeing screenshots. I'm not seeing footage.
Yeah.
I can only imagine if they put that thing on VR, that would be capital.
Well, see, that's the thing. I know they're going to transfer this into VR.
Oh, heck
it's slated.
No.
It's slated to be for Xbox One, it's PS4 and PC. You know that they're going to do a VR for this. Okay, just the gameplay itself puts you in that first person perspective, and it's just the developer is Mad Mind Games. Oh no, I'm sorry, Mad Mind Studios. And it's kind of a hodgepodge of developers that have worked on games like the Division, Witcher 3, games like that. So they have a lot of experience.
Yeah.
And they just came together to make this game. Yeah, man. Good luck to you if you're going to play it. But it's completely warped. I sat there looking at it thinking, why? Why have we gone to this level of realism?
Now on mute. Actually, let me turn up just slightly.
Oh, man. I mean, it just gives me tight.
It gives me the chills, dude. I don't want to look at that.
Okay, I'm seeing
all red and bones.
I'm seeing it looks like either teeth or tentacles.
Tentacles.
I mean, dude, Bloodborne was enough for me. Like, that game, like, took it to that level to a small extent, and I could only imagine what Agony's gonna do to, like, bring it to the next level. I'm just like, nope.
Agony,
the ironic thing is the way they made the end is a Greek letter pi, and it's almost like agape, which is love in Greek.
Yeah, no. There's no love on that game.
Oh, man, this is kind of exciting me in many ways.
You need help, dude.
Claim your sins. Oh, I could just pick up my sins over there? Oh, wow. Don't get me wrong, I'm terrified, but this is it. From the maze. Okay.
I think you're.
Oh, so that maze looks crazy. It's a Tool music video. Madness.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to make you guys aware of that game. That's something I'm never, ever going to play.
Me neither. Never in a million years. I don't even want to be in the same room with someone that plays that game because I don't want.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Coffee, come over.
No. No.
Oh man.
I'm hoping I know this is a far reach, but I'm hoping a game like this has some redeeming value as far as story, or there's there's a reason why you're doing this, you know?
That's the thing. Like I was trying to think of what's the reason.
Whoa.
Maybe you gotta get out of hell because you were wrongly placed there in the first place, or
Yeah.
something. But I don't know. I don't know what the story's gonna be. But just the agony that the other characters are put through, and they sound like they're just going through agony. It is, it is frightening.
It reminds me between this and Scorn, it's kind of crazy.
Right.
Scorn is more alien than it is hellish, but
Right.
both very atmospheric.
Mm-hmm.
There was one game that I played in the past that really unnerved me. It made me like I almost felt sick after I played it, and that was a game called Xenoclash.
I remember
And
Xenoclash just for 360 or last.
I will
generation.
never touch that game again. Like that
It just looked
game
crazy.
was like a fever dream. It made me like ill. It deeply disturbed me more than pretty much any other game I've ever played in my life, and I'll never touch it again.
Wow.
Like I felt like I needed to like douse myself in holy water after playing Xenoclash.
Yeah, I needed to play something light and fun after I saw the trailer of or the game.
Oh, I'm not even gonna watch it, dude. I'm not gonna watch that trailer.
Why is 2 and 7 highlighted like that?
He's still watching it.
PS4, Steam, Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, go ahead and do the VR version of that. If it
Oh
ever
my
does come.
god, that's gonna be amazing. That one is definitely gonna be YouTube on our Brainal channel.
Good
Oh,
luck.
Yes. Man, I'm glad you told me about that, man.
Well, you're welcome, and God be with you.
Yeah, no joke. Man. I mean, you're opening up doors that I don't think that's smart, but you know,
Yeah,
do your thing.
I got the power of you. Got the power of you.
The power of you who compels you.
Yeah, it looks dope. I'm definitely down. It looks like the equivalent of there was a little scene where the equivalent of you going through a jungle and chopping like leaves down, but instead of leaves, it's like limbs.
Yeah, limbs
that's
and ligaments and guts.
That's
Yeah.
fun. Anyway, let's talk about something else.
I want to get this.
I got a couple more things if I can.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so I don't know if you guys are aware of this or have heard of IDF, the Intel Developers Forum.
Not me, not personally.
Okay, so I would say like every year there is a conference or like a showcase of new Intel products that are coming out, new projects that they have going on. I want to say last week, about last week in San Francisco, there was an Intel Developers Forum that met, and one of the cool things that I saw and just some of the highlights of what they showed was Project Alloy. Have any of you heard of Project Alloy before?
I have not.
Okay, so Project Alloy is a completely untethered VR. Okay, so if you think of what is it, the HTC Vive, and the other ones, that you have it tethered to whatever piece of hardware that they have, and you're going through your room. This particular piece of hardware is completely wireless, and Intel is throwing around the word of incorporating merged reality. Okay, so this has an application that just transcends games into like an office space or virtual office. And I'm not sure if it was Jeppy or one of you guys were talking way back in many podcasts ago, talking about, I believe, the what is it, the HoloLens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incorporating with like Windows 10 or something like that.
Which is strictly AR.
Right, augmented reality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't talk about anything about that, but they talked about this Project Alloy and the merged reality. They went through some of the examples of how you would use it in like a virtual office setting, and then they also showed some applications and some games. Although it was very simple, but it it doesn't come with any accessories or any like controllers or anything. It uses your own. Let's say if you put your hands out in front of you and you look at your hands will come into view, your actual hands.
That's
So
cool.
it's got cameras and sensors built into the headset that will take in your reality and merge it into whatever application or game that you're playing. Um, the other thing it does is allows you and a friend to play in a virtual setting, and you could see like Jeppy, you and I were playing a game. We could see each other as we are instead of just a avatar.
Oh,
And then we can
what?
go.
Oh, wait, how's that? Unless you have a camera on you.
Right. The both of you will have a camera, but then inside, or I'm sorry, the headset, but then inside it also is taking in your facial, I guess, facial recognition, uploading that, and then you're projecting it on each other as you're looking at each other. It is very strange, but it's doing all of that in real time. They're not really talking about the hardware involved in it. Is very hush hush right now.
They're just debuting the capabilities.
Right.
That's
Drugs
cool.
is what's involved.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. And the one last thing about it too is that they're using some kind of feature that they're abbreviating it as SLAM, simultaneous location and mapping. So this particular VR is going to be aware of your surroundings, your real world location, and in games that maybe you're flying up in the air or something, you'll be able to see like a Google Street View of your area as you're going across playing the game or whatever.
So this is this as mobile as I guess Google Glass was?
Yes, but the device is a lot bigger. Okay.
Well,
so
yeah, I would
it's-
imagine, but I mean theoretically you could walk anywhere with this.
Theoretically, yes, it does have its battery pack that you would have to charge. And
Okay.
the prototype that they had was very bulky compared to the other VR headsets or sets that are out there. So
Hey, if this is a prototype, I can't imagine how they're going to streamline it.
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what number one, when that does come out and what the final iteration of that will look like. But the features look pretty promising, and I thought it was pretty unique how they're doing their quote unquote merged reality and with the capabilities of it.
I just can't help thinking about what is it, Heavy Rain, where that guy like gets virtual reality sickness and like starts not being able to tell the difference between real life and the virtual realm. And do you guys remember that?
Yeah, it's been so
Yeah.
long since I played
The
Heavy
detective.
Rain. You're not talking about Indigo Prophecy, are you? Or is that...
No, I'm talking about the detective that literally like he has like some eye set that he uses in like games he plays, but like
Oh yeah, that's right.
and he
Handsome
starts
guy.
going crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Debonair.
I remember. That reminds me of Frozen, that Heavy Rain video you showed me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's cool. I want to play that game. It's been forever.
And one last thing to be the last one for me, and then Coffee, you can take it away. So the Rio 2016 Olympics just passed.
Oh,
Did anybody see or hear of what the final
oh yeah.
piece of the final show was?
Again,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have not.
Yeah, so Jeppy, you missed it out, but
You
so
did.
the 2020 Olympics is going to be hosted in Tokyo, Japan. And I'm not sure if it's a common tradition at the closing of the Olympics that they highlight where the Olympics is going to be, the next time in the next 4 years. But they did a quick little teaser video of, the build up for the next Olympics in Tokyo. And believe it or not, Mario was a big portion of that video. The Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo, I'm going to say it and probably butcher the name, Shinzo Abe.
You pronounce
Was-
it Jeppy Condyle.
Okay, Jeppy Kondo.
Yeah.
Well, Jeppy, you showed up and you were in a video trying to make your way over to Rio, but realized you didn't have the time to get there and you were going to be late. So-
This is why I didn't see it, because I was
Exactly, you were acting it out. Exactly. So what you did, Jeppy, and again, this is not news to you because you've done it already.
Oh, you're right.
Is you turned into Mario.
Oh, dang.
All right, and you you don't remember?
Well, when that happens, I'm unaware.
You
kinda
forget.
blank
You
out.
black out.
He
Yeah.
blacks out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he turned into Mario. Put in, I guess, like a portable tunnel unit that drilled down through the earth, connecting Tokyo to Rio. And then, Mario hopped into the pipe. And then on the other side, in real world, in Rio, the prime minister popped up in a Mario outfit with a red ball, I guess.
Like me, the actual me.
Yes,
The
you.
real me. Wow.
You popped up, and you had the ball of, the red sun of Japan, and kind of welcoming or saying, hey, it's going to be, 2020 Tokyo, Japan. I thought it was really awesome to incorporate not only Mario, but also Pac-Man. Excuse me. Pac-Man was in the video as well.
You okay, bro? You getting choked up?
I'm getting choked up. He doesn't get enough.
Pac-Man could suck it, okay? It's
I think he
Smash.
nibbles.
I
I
hate
think he
Pac-Man.
nibbles.
Pac-Man and Sonic. I hope they never show up at the Olympics. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was really cool to see the integration of some games, some famous game characters in there. So I'm going to look forward to the 2020 Olympics if they're going to have anything.
Did you see the light show afterwards? Like the electronic, like literally, it was the most insane special effects I think I've ever seen. Like they turned the whole thing into like an insane hologram.
That I didn't see because my power went out shortly after.
Oh,
so
you need to check that out.
Yeah, I'll go back to YouTube and check it out.
They're actually talking about the 2020. The Japan's gonna high tech it up like hardcore. They plan on having like literally robots that seat you and
yes.
That I believe that's gonna happen. I have a lot more faith in. Never mind.
No, I'm being dead serious. I
know. I'm just saying. I should not be continuing my thoughts on that.
I think I know where you're gonna go.
If I really had my way, obviously, guys, I'm not the prime minister of Japan.
Not
because if I did have my way, it would be Agony, the game.
What?
The Olympics would be Agony.
Oh, that sounds awful, dude.
Dude, why?
Hey,
why?
The Olympians got to prove themselves. Prove themselves in hell.
I
The
should have never talked about that game.
Hell.
I feel like scarred for talking about that game.
Yeah.
It's gonna haunt me.
My nipples hurt as a result.
Oh no.
My nipples are having an effect. They're not hurting. They're ready.
Pokey.
Anyway. On the line of speak on the line of crazy stuff. This isn't virtual reality per se, but I mean this isn't gaming per se. I guess it kind of is. There's because Hatsune Miku is a gaming icon as well with her rhythm games. I guess there's going to be like a virtual reality experience with her now coming out for PlayStation VR, and I think it transports you to like a virtual concert, and then you get to perform on stage with her. But that's neither here nor there. The thing that I thought was insane is that at the next concert, they're introducing this software. I think it might be called Gatebox or something, but it basically is the first actual computerized hologram.
Oh my God.
3D like household like robot that interacts with you and learns. And I guess they're presenting one of Miku, and she like calls you master, and it's kind of creepy, dude. Like it's
between this and Agony, I'm set.
Yeah. It, like literally, it's like she'll wake you up and talk to you, and
oh heck yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Can I rename her Sharon Apple?
I knew it. I knew it.
Could you rename her your waifu? Yeah, probably.
Oh, if that's the wake up. No, oh my God.
Oh, any of you have not seen Macross Plus now?
Yes, right now, just
I mean, it's going that direction, guys. I mean, it's this world we're living in is getting really, really weird.
Yes.
And I don't know how I feel about it.
I know exactly how I feel about it. Feelings I never thought I had before.
Put your nipples away, Jeppy.
They put me away. It's my nipples speaking right now. They've been speaking ever since I saw the trailer.
Oh
No, I
God,
know.
talking nipples.
That's evil
Agony.
right there.
Oh.
Anyway, so that I thought that was interesting. I saw a trailer for another game. It's kind of, it looks like a mix between Idolmaster and Danganronpa. It's like a game that got announced. Idolmaster is a game where you basically help train Japanese singing virtual idols, the anime characters, and help them become pop sensations. And it's kind of like a simulator, one of those type of games. They're a lot more popular in Japan. I don't think many of them come over to the States, but this one's the same idea, but the twist is that you have them compete, and whichever one loses gets killed in front of the audience live on stage. So it's like a mix between
yeah, you're right.
Danganronpa. Yeah, it looks pretty brutal.
Wow.
I don't know what system it's on, but I did see a trailer for it. I'm assuming probably on PlayStation, or maybe it's a computer game, but it did have that Danganronpa vibe quite heavily.
That's awesome.
I forget what it's called. Anyway.
If there's no other news, I'm cool with question of the week.
Okay.
Question of the week. Coffee. You got question of the week.
What?
Don't, whatever. I know Jeffrey told you.
Yeah, I know he did. He straight up did. All right. Here's my question of the week. Of the games that you've played, Jeppy, you cannot refer to Agony in this question, as much as I know you want to. Of the games that you've played, which would you say has given you a best idea of something that you would call like a world in the game that you would describe as something, whether or not you believe in the existence of heaven or not, would be closest to heaven in your mind?
So you're okay. So you're not asking my personal heaven, just in general?
Your personal heaven, yes, what you believe it is.
And I can't say Agony, correct?
Well, I'm saying of the games you've played, my friend.
Got me there.
I mean, I knew you were going to go there, so I just had to nip it in the bud, dude.
Yeah.
Before your nipples would nip it.
Yeah, you guys see this coming. I'm going to say Witness for me.
Yeah, that's why I kind of figured. Why? I want to know why.
I can't tell you.
Without spoilers?
Spoiling, yeah.
Okay, I understand that.
For any of you played it out there, you guys know what I'm talking about. What's up, peeps?
What about you, Frozen?
I need to admit it on this one. Yeah.
What about you, Coffee?
This.
You know, I asked the question, but I didn't really think about it.
That's always what happens. First time we ask a question.
It does. It definitely does.
Something like, I'd probably say like a wombo combo between Journey and Flower.
Can you guys tell me what a wombo combo is? I hear that a lot. I don't know what that is.
It's just a really stupid internet expression that just means like...
Wombo combo!
I don't even know what it means, dude. I just say it. You know,
just mean combo?
Yeah, I think it's just combo. But yeah, I think Journey, the end of Journey, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I would agree with you.
And I think, I'm gonna have to say some of the stuff in Skyward Sword.
I would agree with you too. Yeah, there's some.
But yeah, that's where I'm coming from.
Oh man! All right. I think for me, oh man, I want to say No Man's Sky.
No Man's
Wow,
Sky's a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Just because there's so many.
So you're gonna go on rampages.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna play God on every.
So hold on, let me get this straight. So this is a sentiment that if we could go to heaven and just do something forever, right?
Well,
that's the way I took it.
Yeah, that's what sounds like you're taking it.
That's
cool.
not necessarily what I was talking about. I was talking more about
the actual environment
and just kind of this. I guess the sense of whether it's a sense of belonging or a sense of I don't know exactly what your idea of heaven is. I guess it's pretty open.
But I mean, if it's a sense of belonging, I think he's got that nailed.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to do that. And I'll play God on each planet and decide who lives and who dies.
A very close second for me, but without the issues involved with the place, is Colombia.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
Yeah, you don't want to. You want to deal with let's
just say politics.
Robot Abe Lincoln's
I wish it were just Robot Abe Lincoln's.
Or was it George Washington, or was it both? I don't know.
A very close third would be Kanzuki Beach.
What?
If you play Street Fighter 5, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
I think my other alternative, which I was thinking of going with, was the Myst universe, and that includes Myst, Riven, and Exile.
That's a good one.
Yeah, just because they're beautiful.
And you know what, man? I'm really not being facetious when I say this. I really do mean it. I honestly would, and I told you guys this, right? I mean, we even went to Universal for this.
I already know where you're going, dude. I know where you're going. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Silent Hill. I would love to live there. They got stores, They got things.
They got stores.
I mean, you can make ends meet. Rent, I bet, would be cheap there. Because apparently there's no electricity.
Who would you be paying rent to?
Well, I think we
don't
know.
need
to. Pyramid Head.
You just don't. What do you think happened to those mannequins? They didn't pay up. They got to give something up. But,
every time, the first of the month, time to collect rent.
And what might be more serene for me, I would love to live on Mother Base.
Oh yeah.
Just see the ocean, everything. Just me and quiet. And that's pretty much it. And Wi-Fi. And Amazon Prime. And
Amazon Prime. Yes.
We're good.
Yeah, you good? Anything else? Okay.
That's a cool question.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Thanks.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. All right, everybody. I'm going to let Frozen close this one out because I completely didn't mentally prepare to close it out.
Oh, great. All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for listening in. We appreciate you joining us. This is a weekly podcast. You can find us on YouTube, on Brainal, where we do some gameplays. We do some reviews. And, of course, our podcast is always going to be on YouTube as well. You can catch us on Stitcher and Shout Engine for any of the podcasts that we've done in the past. So thank you all for listening, and peace.
Frozen, that was great.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was
great. Everyone, peace.
Later.